High School English Core Vocabulary. Day 1. Fair, fairly, fairness, attempt, merely, mere, diversify, diversity, diverse, revolve, evolve, evolution, evolutionary, accuse, accusation, the accused, include, inclusion, including, exclude. Day 2. Exclusion, excluding, approach, nevertheless, reliable, rely, reliance, promote, promotion, adjust, adjustment, predict, predictable, prediction, install, installation, alternative, alternate, variable, vary. Day 3. Variation, variety, various, varied, appoint, appointment, locate, location, celebrity, hospitality, hospitable, hostility, hostile, aware, awareness, be aware of, caution, cautious, with caution, barrier. Day 4. Anticipate, anticipation, breed, commit, commitment, hence, achieve, achievement, throughout, distribute, distribution, steep, steeply, former, latter, perceive, perception, perceptive, combine, combination. Day 5. Proceed, procedure, process, obvious, obviously, apply, application, applicant, concentrate, concentration, crisis, inclined, incline, inclination, permanent, permanence, permanently, temporary, temporarily, feature. Day 6. Conceal, reveal, concern, concerned, concerning, classify, classified, classification, circumstance, circumstantial, involve, involved, involvement, occasion, occasional, occasionally, exterior, respect, respectful, respectable, respective. Day 7. Respectively, clarify, clarification, artificial, confirm, confirmation, state, statement, statesman, decade, acknowledge, acknowledgement, crucial, crucially, gather, gathering, ignore, ignorant, ignorance, demand, demanding. Day 8. On demand, supply, delicate, delicacy, delicately, corporate, corporation, eventual, eventually, object, objection, recognize, recognition, deny, denial, superior, superiority, superior to, inferior, inferiority. Day 9. Inferior to, decorate, decoration, decorative, encourage, encouragement, encouraging, dense, density, densely, damage, cooperate, cooperation, cooperative, accurate, accuracy, accurately, offense, offend, offensive, defense. Day 10. Defend, defensive, defendant, compose, composition, composite, deteriorate, deterioration, charge, debate, overlap, yield, devote, devotion, devote oneself to, indicate, indication, indicator, function, functional, interrupt. Day 11. Interruption, objective, subjective. Reduce, reduction. Violate, violator. Declare, declaration. Instant, instantly. Disgust, disgusting. Induce, induction. Inducement. Adapt, adaptation. Adaptive. Day 12. Adopt, adoption, adoptive. Dedicate, dedication. Dedicated. Addicted, addiction. Addict. Distance, distant. Disturb, disturbance. Donation, donate. Donor. Disappear, vivid, vividly. Regard. Day 13. Regarding, regardless of. Disrupt, retire, retirement. Enhance, adequate, adequately. Estimate, estimation. Arrange, arrangement. Restrain, restraint. Amend, amendment. Account. Sum, the sum total. Day 14. In sum. Affirm, affirmation. Affirmative, adversity. Adverse, adversely. Extend, extension. Extensive. Extent, to some or a certain extent. Expose, exposure. Exposition. Exhaust, exhausted. Exhaustion. Obey, obedient. Day 15. Obedience, confess, confession. Affair, appreciate, appreciation. Potential, potentially. Rule, ruler. As a rule. Solid, solidity. Alert, manufacture, manufacturer. Profit, profitable, absorb, absorption. Day 16. Absurd, absurdity. Fade, fade away. Transit, transition. Afford, affordable. Finance, financial, financially. Precise, precisely. Precision, assess, accessible. Assessment, universal, universe, universally. Order, preserve, preservation. Day 17. Operate, operation. Draft, regret, regretful. Blame, be to blame for. Average, on average. Found, foundation. Refuse, refusal. Complement, complementary. Complement, complementary. Isolate, isolation. Behavior. Day 18. Behave, confuse, confusing, confused. Confusion, current, currency. Currently, general, generally. Generalize. Aggressive, aggression. Immense, immensely. Gradual, gradually. Exhibit, exhibition. Day 19. Identical, identity. Identify. Independent, independence. Boast, boastful. Invest, investment. Expand, expansion. Expansive, expend. Expense, expensive. Brilliant, brilliance. Reject, rejection. Day 20. Despite, term. In terms of. Injured, injure, injury. Convince, article. Amplify, ample. Judge, judgment. Furthermore, abandon. Beneath, relax. Relaxation, relaxed. Emerge, emergence. Day 21. Emerging, merge. Designate, analyze, analysis, analytical, principle, principle, elect, election, neglect, neglectful, flawless, flaw, flawlessly, companion, companionship, ban, obligation, obligatory, oblige. Day 22. Local, locality, apology, apologize, document, documentary, phase, cue, magnify, magnificence, magnificent, cognitive, cognition, balance, blend, blender, dominant, dominate, dominance, agency, agent. Day 23. Maintain, maintenance, prudent, prudently, prudence, revise, revision, character, characteristic, characterize, comment, commentary, economic, economy, economist, economical, economics, mention, immediate, immediately. Day 24. Remind, reminder, board, on board, measure, measurement, measurable, realize, realization, manage, manageable, management, administer, administration, administrative, provide, provide A with B, provision, rush. Day 25. Rush hour, diminish, permit, permission, permissible, harsh, count, countable, countless, fulfill, fulfillment, scrub, sentence, sentential, aptitude, attitude, altitude, embed, generate, generation. Day 26. Imaginary, imagine, imagination, imaginable, imaginative, tear, tearful, worthwhile, sacrifice, coordinate, coordination, engage, engaged, engagement, utilize, utility, commence, apparent, apparently, rehearse. Day 27. Rehearsal, ordinary, ordinarily, gaze, perspective, compel, compulsory, compulsion, release, spill, field, swear, passion, passionate, negotiate, negotiation, rotate, rotation, rotary. Day 28. Subject, comprehensible, comprehend, comprehension, comprehensible, comprehensive, common, commonly, in common, quote, quotation, burden, thrive, investigate, investigation, exploit, exploitation, figure, figure out, spread. Day 29. Split, explode, explosion, explosive, valuable, value, invaluable, valueless, accomplish, accomplishment, purify, purifier, primary, primarily, approve, approved, approval, facilitate, facilitator, opposite, oppose, opposition, bump, purpose, purposeful, on purpose, plain, nominate, nomination, shift, trigger, acquire, acquisition, grade, fold, folder, virtue, compete, competition, competitive. Day 31. Applaud, applause, stir, stirring, vibrate, vibration, soak, annual, enormous, enormously, confident, confidence, confidential, confidentially, confidentiality, innovate, innovative, innovation, scatter, obscure. Day 32. obscurely, obscurity, lie, liar, lay, recover, recovery, range, compensate, compensation, merit, produce, productive, product, production, productivity, license, licensed, regulate, regulation. Day 33. Display, considerable, considerably, considerate, consideration, orphan, orphanage, electronic, electron, survive, survival, string, expertise, dread, escape, conserve, conservation, conservative, observe, observer. Day 34. Observation, observant, observance, reserve, reservation, deserve, deserved, perform, performer, performance, pursue, pursuit, restoration, restore, worship, worshipper, worshipful, assign, assignment, degree. Day 35. Associate, association, prospect, prospective, industrious, industrial, industry, industrialize, industrialization, aspect, in every aspect, in all aspect, endeavor, bond, shrink, insist, insistent, insistence, race, racial, racist. Day 36. Racism, ridiculous, ridiculously, ridicule, establish, establishment, established, pale, restrict, restriction, restrictive, overcome, activate, activation, popularity, popular, popularize, population, populate, precious. Day 37. Construct, construction, constructive, instruct, instruction, compulsory, unique, illustrate, illustration, distinguish, distinct, distinguished, respectful, respective, respectable, trait, punish, punishment, appropriate. Day 38. Raise, specific, specifically. Translate, translation, translator. Horizon, horizontal. Inhibit, inhibition. Treat, treatment. Unify, unification. Prohibit, prohibition. Erase, equipment, equip. Day 39. Intuition, intuitive. By intuition. Whereas. Ruin, ruinous. Lie in ruins. Successful, success. Succeed, successive, succession, successor. Splendid, routine. Comparative, compare. Comparison, comparable. Initial. Day 40. Initially, implication, pretend. Separate, separation. Separately. Recharge, rechargeable. Remain, remainder. Reproduce, reproduction. Reproductive, reform. Reformation, reformer. Revolution, revolutionary. Abuse, abnormal. Day 41. Abnormality, accompany. Accumulate, accumulation. Accumulative, accustomed. Get accustomed to. Advocate, advocacy. Prolong. Prophecy, prophet. Prophetic, prologue. Combat, combatant. Combative, compile. Compilation, compromise. Day 42. Condense, condensation. Conform, conformity. Confront, confrontation. Contagious, contagion. Coincidence, coincide. Coincidental, geography. Geographic, geographical. Geology, geological. Geologically, geometry, geometrical, controversial, controversy. Day 43. Contrast. Contrast A with B. B in contrast to with. Contrary. On the contrary. Counteract. Counterfeit. Counterfeiter. Decode. Degrade. Degradation. Degraded. Depart. Departure. Despise. Diameter. Dialect. Irregular. Irregularity. Illiterate. Day 44. Illiteracy. Impersonal. Antarctic. Antibiotic. Antonym. Antipathy. Pros and cons. Extraordinary. Extracurricular. Enforce. Enforcement. Entitle. Entitlement. Endanger. Encounter. Have an encounter with. Endure. Endurance. Enclose. Enclosed. Day 45. Enclosure. Enlighten. Enlightenment. Enlightened. Enroll. Enrollment. External. Externalize. Extinct. Extinction. Exaggerate. Exaggeration. Exceed. Excess. Excessive. Foretell. Forecast. Dissolve. Discourage. Discouraged. Day 46. Dismiss. Dismissal. Disorder. Disorderly. Disposal. Dispose. Disposable. Inevitable. Inevitably. Intolerable. Intact. Invade. Invasion. Invasive. Infect. Infection. Infectious. Insight. Insightful. Insult. Day 47. Insulting. Instinct. Instinctive. Innate. Innately. Intake. Intermission. Interpret. Interpreter. Interpretation. Interfere. Interference. Interval. Interaction. Interact. Interactive. Interchange. Subconscious. Subconsciously. Subordinate. Day 48. Subordination. Suppress. Suppression. Subscribe. Subscriber. Subscription. Supreme. Supremacy. Superb. Magnitude. Majestic. Majesty. Masterpiece. Outcome. Outgoing. Outlet. Outline. In outline. Outlook. On the outlook. Day 49. Outstanding. Outward. Outwardly. Outdo. Outdo oneself. Utmost. At the utmost. Do, try, one's utmost. Utter. Utterance. Utterly. Overlook. Overflow. Overtake. Overwhelm. Overwhelming. Overthrow. Perish. Persist. Persistence. Day 50. Persistent. Persuade. Persuasive. Persuasion. Posterity. Posterior. Postpone. Prevail. Prevalence. Prevalent. Preoccupied. Preoccupy. Preoccupation. Superficial. Sovereign. Sovereignty. Surpass. Surpassing. Transcript. Transcribe. Day 51. Transcription. Transform. Transformation. Transmit. Transmission. Transplant. Transaction. Transact. Synonym. Sympathetic. Sympathy. Sympathize. Synchronize. Synthetic. Synthesize. Synthesis. Underestimate. Underestimation. Underlying. Underlie. Undergraduate. Day 52. Graduate. Undergo. Undertake. Upcoming. Uphold. Upright. Upgrade. Upside down. React. Reaction. Agony. Agonize. Navigate. Navigation. Navigator. Distress. Distressing. Distressed. Prestige. Prestigious. Day 53. Strict. Strictly. Strain. Vertical. Vertically. Converse. Conversely. Conversation. convert, conversion, convertible, diverse, diversity, reverse, vacant, vacancy, vacuum, vain, vanity, in vain, vanish. Day 54. Worsen, broaden, straighten, straight, fasten, hasten, haste, charitable, charity, dispensable, dispense, negotiable, negotiate, negotiation, divisible, divide, audible, edible, eligible, tangible. Day 55. Tangibly, bilingual, duplicate, duplication, twilight, trivial, trivialize, tribe, educate, education, conduct, conductor, conduct oneself, deduct, deduction, despair, desperate, in despair, prosper. Day 56. Prosperity, continent, abstain, sustain, sustainable, retain, attain, attainable, integrate, integration, retail, retailer, withstand, withdraw, withhold, abolish, adolescent, adolescence, criticize, criticism. Day 57. Critic, discriminate, discrimination, biography, biology, biologist, biological, resign, resignation, resign oneself to, signify, significance, significant, capable, capability, capacity, conceive, captive, captivity, deceive, deception. Day 58. Deceit, alter, alien, cease, ceaseless, recede, recession, recessive, excess, excessive, precede, precedent, predecessor, casual, decay, incident, incidents, incidental, soul, solely. Day 59. Solitary, resolve, resolution, resolute, sophisticated, sophistication, sophomore, circuit, circulate, circulation, circular, cite, citation, recite, recital, civil, civilize, civilization, civilized, council. Day 60. Proclaim, acquaintance, acquaint, acquainted, diagnose, diagnosis, be diagnosed with, as, accord, accordance, accordingly, according to, core, discord, concrete, recreate, recreation, recruit, recruitment, fatal, fate. Day 61. Infancy, infant, profess, edition, edit, editor, editorial, render, surrender, assure, assurance, insure, insure, insurance, contradict, contradiction, contradictory, dictate, dictator, dictation. Day 62. Presume, presumption, resume, attract, attraction, attractive, trail, distract, abstract, extract, portrait, portray, trace, treaty, fiction, defect, defective, proficient, proficiency, qualify. Day 63. Qualification, qualify oneself for, colony, colonial, colonize, cultivate, cultivation, conflict, inflict, infliction, fort, fortress, fortify, force, reinforce, reinforcement, farewell, warfare, welfare, confer. Day 64. Conference, infer, inference, fertile, fertility, fertilizer, indifferent, indifference, confine, confinement, define, definition, definite, definitely, infinite, refine, refinement, refined, fraction, fractional. Day 65. Fragile, fragility, fragment, fragmentary, fundamental, profound, fusion, fuse, futile, futility, garment, grace, graceful, gratitude, ingratitude, habitat, habitation, inhabit, inhabitant, inject. Day 66. Injection, project, projection, justify, justification, prejudice, arrest, constant, constantly, institute, institution, estate, destined, destiny, destination, assist, assistance, assistant, constitute, constitution. Day 67. Substitute, substitution, obstacle, stable, stabilize, stability, statistics, statistical, steady, steadily, substance, substantial, superstition, superstitious, elaborate, collaborate, collaboration, laboratory, inspect, inspection. Day 68. Inspector, spectacle, spectacular, spectator, suspect, suspicion, suspicious, tense, tension, tender, intend, intense, intensive, tend, tendency, evaluate, evaluation, valid, validate, validity. Day 69. Equivalent, equivalence, colleague, privilege, liberal, liberate, liberty, preliminary, ecology, ecological, logic, logical, psychology, psychological, manipulate, manipulation, manual, manuscript, intermediate, mediate. Day 70. Mediator, medieval, Mediterranean, minister, ministry, minor, minority, admit, admission, commission, commitment, commit, dimension, dimensional, thermometer, mortal, mortality, mortally, mortgage, murder. Day 71. Murderer, motivate, motivation, remote, mobility, mobile, mob, commodity, modify, modification, commute, commuter, mutual, mutually, notion, notify, notification, announce, announcement, pronounce. Day 72. Pronunciation, monotony, monotonous, monarch, monarchy, monologue, monopoly, monopolistic, monopolize, aspire, aspiration, contemporary, abound, abundant, abundance, devise, device, thrust, threat, threaten. Day 73. Nourish, nourishment, nourishing, nutrition, nutrient, nutritious, peer, transparent, transparency, orient, oriental, orientation, origin, original, originate, partial, partially, proportion, in proportion to, as, portion. Day 74. Particle, patriot, patriotism, patriotic, patron, appetite, competent, competence, expedition, pedestrian, vague, vaguely, expel, impulse, impulsive, on impulse, dispel, emphasize, emphasis. Day 75. Fancy, phenomenon, phenomenal, diplomatic, diplomat, imply, implication, determine, determined, determination, terminate, terminal, termination, distort, distortion, torment, torture, component, compound, impose. Day 76. Imposing, opponent, oppose, suppose, be supposed to, metropolis, metropolitan, portable, depress, depressed, depression, impress, impression, impressive, oppress, oppressive, oppression, probe, prove, proof. Day 77. Probable, probably, probability, primitive, prior, prior to, priority, deprive, deprive A of B, deprivation, private, privacy, privately, dispute, reputation, reputable, implement, terrify, terrified, territory. Day 78. Territorial, tremble, tremendous, convict, conviction, convey, previous, previously, via, voyage, voyager, voluntary, volunteer, inquire, inquiry, conquer, conquest, exquisite, exquisitely, require. Day 79. Requirement, consent, consensus, resent, resentful, resentment, scent, scented, sensation, sensational, sense, sensory, sensible, sensitive, consequence, consequent, consequently, sequence, subsequent, subsequently. Day 80. Subsequent to, obsess, obsessive, obsession, reside, residence, resident, session, in session, settle, settle down, settlement, resemble, simulation, simulate, assemble, assembly, seemingly, rational, scientific. Day 81. Dezert, insert, insertion, intervene, intervention, souvenir, supervise, supervisor, supervision, vision, visible, visual, revive, revival, vital, vitality, introvert, introverted, extrovert, extroverted, implicit. Day 82. Explicit, immigrate, immigration, immigrant, emigrate, emigration, emigrant, relative, relatively, absolute, absolutely, relevant, relevance, irrelevant, irrelevance, active, activity, action, passive, attach. Day 83. Attachment, detach, detachment, majority, minority, add, addiction, additional, subtract, subtraction, optimistic, optimism, optimist, skeptical, skepticism, skeptic, accelerate, acceleration, accelerator, decelerate. Day 84. Deceleration, complexity, simplicity, mental, physical, ancestor, ancestral, descendant, descend, increase, decrease, so, credible, credibility, credibly, credulous, credulity, neutral, natural, neural. Day 85. Flesh, fresh, freshen, flash, leak, leakage, leaky, lick, manner, well-mannered, ill-mannered, manners, breath, breathe, personal, personality, personally, personnel, pray. Day 86. Pray, region, regional, religion, religious, mess, messy, in a mess, mass, massive, meditation, meditate, medication, medicate, simulate, simulation, simulated, stimulate, stimulation, stimulus. Day 87. Herd, herb, herbal, wander, wonder, wonderful, heredity, hereditary, heritage, imitate, imitation, imitative, initiate, vacation, vocation, vocational, bald, baldness, baldly, bold. Day 88. Through, thorough, thoroughly, marvel, marvelous, marble, assume, assumption, consume, consumption, consumer, award, reward, eliminate, elimination, illuminate, illuminating, statue, status, uninterested. Day 89. Interested, disinterested, disinterest. Effect, effect, effective, side effect, cause and effect, likewise, otherwise, expire, expiration, inspire, inspiration, inherent, inherence, inheritance, detect, detectable, detective. Day 90. Detection, detector, protect, protection, protective, hesitancy, hesitate, hesitant, consistency, consistent, invention, invent, inventor, convention, conventional, compact, impact, have an impact on, continual, continue. Day 91. Continually, continuous, continuously, stationary, stationary, capability, capable, capacity, career, carrier, momentary, momentarily, momentous, hardship, hardness, sensible, sensory, jealous, jealousy, jealously. Day 92. Zealous, zealously, beside, besides, observance, observation, observatory, observer, disability, ability, inability, tempt, temptation, tempting, contempt, contemptible, contemptuous, carve, curve, memorable. Day 93. Memorial, professor, profession, professional, physicist, physics, physician, occupation, occupy, occupational, occupant, conscious, conscience, conscientious, intelligent, intelligence, intellectual, emit, emission, omit. Day 94. Omission, attribute, attribution, contribute, contribution, eminent, imminent, prominent, literal, literally, literate, literacy, literary, literature, numeral, numerical, numerate, numerous, humble, major. Day 95. submit, submission, submissive, capital, suspend, suspension, comprehend, comprehensible, comprehensive, comprehension, moderate, moderation, moderately, modest, modesty, issue, complex, complexity, deposit, suit. Day 96. Suitable, property, attend, attendant, attentive, attendance, attention, tune, in, out of, tune, command, commander, contract, contraction, relieve, relief, relieved, content, contentment, bind, grave. Day 97. Gravity, facility, facilitate, reflect, reflection, identify, identity, identification, identical, decline, cast, correspond, correspondence, correspondent, transfer, reason, reasonable, abrupt, abruptly, occur. Day 98. Occurrence, condemn, condemnation, condemnatory, present, presence, accommodate, accommodation, scale, temperate, faculty, refer, reference, tough, certain, certainly, certainty, condition, conditional, craft. Day 99. Craftsman, craftsmanship, asset, burst, beat, edge, deal, dealer, a great deal of, direct, direction, directly, bow, bitter, bitterly, bar, bar in, out, bound, adhere. Day 100. Adhesion, adhesive, adherent, adherence, branch, fountain, fountain pen, bill, owe, descent, decency, fit, fitness, discipline, disciplined, launch, inflate, inflated, inflation, fix. Day 101. Fixed, flat, flatten, demonstrate, demonstration, flush, flushed, custom, customary, customable, firm, firmly, firmness, folk, follow, follower, following, radical, radically, radicalism. Day 102. Margin, marginal, recall, remark, remarkable, row, score, stroke, subtle, subtlety, subtly, tissue, seed, shallow, shallowly, shed, shed light on, stick, sticky, trial. Day 103. Wrap, wrapping, slight, slightly, spare, square, stage, staging, by stages, starve, starvation, adore, adorable, envious, envy, fascinated, fascinate, fascinating, fond, fondly, be fond of. Day 104. Manifest, manifestation, astonished, astonish, astonishing, bewildered, bewilder, bewildering, embarrassed, embarrass, embarrassing, hesitate, hesitant, panic, panicky, in a panic, startled, startling, startle. Day 105. Dismayed, dismay, provoke, provocation, abhorrent, abhor, abhorrence, annoying, annoy, frustrated, frustrate, frustration, furious, fury, hatred, humiliating, humiliate, irritated, irritate, irritation. Day 106. Keen, mournful, mourn, lament, lonely, lone, sorrowful, sorrow, gloomy, grief, grieve, grievous, amused, amuse, amusement, gratifying, gratify, indulgent, indulge, indulgence. Day 107. Risky, risk, urgent, chaotic, chaos, hazardous, hazard, frightening, frighten, frightened, formidable, stunning, stun, dreadful, dread, horror, horrify, horrific, vigorous, vigor. Day 108. Yearn, yearning, exotic, tragic, tragedy, cruel, cruelty, melancholic, melancholy, miserable, misery, dismal, dreary, ominous, serene, serenity, solemn, solemnity, negative. Day 109. Cynical, satirical, satire, ironic, ironical, irony, ironically, pessimistic, pessimist, informative, inform, information, admirable, admire, admiration, amicable, narrative, narrate, wage, incentive, boost. Day 110. Collapse, thrift, thrifty, constrain, constraint, budget, auction, lease, loan, monetary, stock, stockholder, stock market, currency, debt, debtor, exclusive, exclude, exclusion, affiliate. Day 111. Affiliation, enterprise, entrepreneur, commercial, commerce, commercialize, barter, incorporate, industrialized, industrialization, industrialize, harvest, reap, sterile, barren, vessel, freight, shipment, transport, transportation, wagon. Day 112. Literature, literary, author, authorial, epic, plot, clue, summary, summarize, in summary, rhyme, metaphor, metaphorical, context, contextualize, legendary, legend, paradox, paradoxical, aesthetic. Day 113. Pottery, potter, sculpture, sculpt, sculptor, mold, molding, chant, choir, acid, acid rain, litter, consensus, landfill, pesticide, contaminate, contamination, detergent, biomass. Day 114. Biomass fuel, resource, intertwine, ecosystem, marine, urban, urbanization, cheat, criminal, crime, infringe, infringement, kidnap, guilty, guilt, outrage, outrageous, rebellion, rebel, revenge. Day 115. Take, get revenge, theft, sin, enact, enactment, forbid, legalize, legal, legalization, legislate, legislative, code, codify, patent, victim, victimize, jury, prosecute, prosecutor, prosecution. Day 116. Sue, attorney, verify, verifiable, witness, warranty, under warranty, lawsuit, file a lawsuit, innocent, innocence, imprison, jail, penalty, penalize, penal, death penalty, comply, compliant. Day 117. Ailment, epidemic, asthma, asthmatic, insomnia, insomniac, obese, obesity, phobia, aquaphobia, debilitate, deficiency, deficient, paralysis, paralyze, paralyzed, allergic, allergy, sanitary, sanitation. Day 118. Diabetes, diabetic, plague, symptom, symptomatic, chronic, chronically, swell, fatigue, fatigued, sneeze, vomit, cure, remedy, remedial, surgery, surgical, tablet, heal. Day 119. Healing, scar, suicide, suicidal, choke, drown, wreck, wound, wounded, chill, chilling, dampen, hail, hailstone, humid, humidity, moist, moisture, turbulence. Day 120. Turbulent, frost, frosty, frosted, drought, breeze, tropic, tropical, disaster, disastrous, violent, violence, violently, freeze, freezing, global, globalization, lamb, beak. Day 121. Beast, cattle, roar, hatch, livestock, ripe, ripen, bunch, weed, grain, insecticide, cave, cave in, dawn, at dawn, cliff, copper, coppery, courteous, courteously. Day 122. Courtesy, deliberate, deliberately, intimate, intimacy, intimately, tolerant, tolerate, tolerance, masculine, masculinity, charming, charm, charmed, merciless, mercilessly, sturdy, sturdily, ambitious, ambition. Day 123. Faithful, faith, sincere, sincerely, sincerity, frank, frankly, to be frank, eager, eagerly, loyal, loyalty, arrogant, arrogance, mischievous, mischief, naughty, wicked, nasty, brutal. Day 124. Brutality, fierce, fiercely, greedy, greed, stubborn, stubbornly, grim, clumsy, awkward, awkwardly, naive, timid, timidly, timidity, peculiar, peculiarity, weird, weirdly, weirdness. Day 125. Abdomen, abdominal. Artery, vein. Cell, cellular. Gene, genetic. Immune, immunity. Immunize. Kidney, limb. Liver, wrist. Beard, lung. Muscle, muscular. Throat. Day 126. Throaty, sore throat. Slender, slenderize. Thumb, wrinkle, wrinkly. Mustache, thin. Thigh, joint. Organism, oral, orally. Nerve, nervous. Slim, spine, spinal. Day 127. Pulse, pulsate. Knee, kneel. Organ, organic. Skeleton, skeletal. Battlefield, border. Bombard, slaughter. Defeat, devastate. Devastation, devastating. Martial, martial art. Assault, foe. Day 128. Salute, salutation. Triumph, triumphal. Triumphant. Spear, shield. Cannon, nuclear. Nucleus. Troop, strategy. Strategic. Tactics. Authority, authoritative. Authorize. Tyranny, tyrannical. Tyrannize. Day 129. Embassy, dignity. With dignity. Dignify. Federal. Govern, government. Throne, enthrone. Dethrone. Parliament, parliamentary. Senator, senatorial. Poll, pollster. Candidate, vote. Voter. Day 130. Cosmos, cosmic. Tide, tidal. Hemisphere, erode. Erosion. Glacier, landscape. Aquatic, aquatically. Fossil, fossilize. Erupt, eruption. Atmosphere, atmospheric. Orbit, orbital. Comet. Day 131. Astronaut, galaxy. Meteorite, satellite. Solar, atom. Atomic, evaporate, evaporation, vapor, vaporize, chemical, chemist, chemistry, melt, element, elemental, elastic, filter. Day 132. Filtrate, filtration, fluid, fluidity, friction, frictional, float, reflex, reflexive, suck, ambassador, ambassadorial, architect, architecture, athlete, athletic, counselor, counsel, pharmacist, pharmacy. Day 133. Therapist, therapy, consultant, consult, alchemist, chef, columnist, column, mechanic, mechanical, repairman, repair, miner, mine, zoologist, zoology, astronomer, astronomy, astronomical. Day 134. Botanist, botany, sociolinguist, sociolinguistics, sociologist, sociology, scholar, chemist, diploma, anatomy, biotechnology, hygiene, hygienic, anthropology, anthropologist, archaeology, archaeologist, archaeological, ethics, ethical. Day 135. Hypnosis, linguistics, linguistic, linguist, mythology, myth, mythological, blink, crawl, creep, roam, grab, hiccup, lean, leap, grip, shrug, sip, take a sip, snore. Day 136. Grasp, tickle, ticklish, chase, squeeze, nod, graze, whisper, glance, at a glance, glare, sniff, glimpse, stare, sob, yawn, sigh, yell, grin, shudder. Day 137. Brief, briefly, in brief, prompt, promptly, rapid, rapidly, swift, swiftly, simultaneous, simultaneously, punctual, punctuality, punctually, durable, eternal, eternity, eternally, outdated, ultimate. Day 138. Ultimately, approximate, approximation, approximately, barely, bare, fluent, fluency, essential, essentially, essence, extreme, extremely, rather, would rather A than B, rough, roughly, dare, indeed. Day 139. Meantime, for the meantime, severe, severely, overall, gigantic, substantial, substantially, vast, vastly, maximum, maximize, maximal, seldom, scarce, scarcely, scarcity, randomly, random, rare, rarely. Day 140. Back up, stand up for, look up to, pile up, stay up, pick up, set up, bring up, throw up, hang up, be up to, catch up with, come up with, turn up, come up to, hold up, end up, keep up with, live up to, break up. Day 141. Pull up, put up with, blow up, cover up, take up, warm up, look up, sum up, use up, make up for, bring down, come down to, cut down, fall down, go down, get down, hand down, knock down, take down, boil down. Day 142. Break down, calm down, come down with, mark down, hold down, look down on, put down, settle down, tear down, turn down, shut down, get through, come through, break through, go through, look through, be through, carry through, go through with, put through. Day 143. Take on, try on, carry on, hang on, hold on to, go on, act on, base on, build on, count on, depend on, dwell on, let on, work on, break off, cut off, drop off, call off, give off, keep off. Day 144. Lay off, put off, see off, set off, take off, turn off, carry off, pay off, show off, ease off, cut in, kick in, fit in, get in, look in, fill in, give in, step in, take in, drop in. Day 145. Hand in, put in for, turn in, come in, believe in, get into, go into, bump into, burst into, be into, break into, look into, run into, talk A into B, come by, stand by, pass by, get by, stop by, drop by. Day 146. Break out, carry out, check out, come out, figure out, make out, give out, grow out of, hand out, keep out, lay out, leak out, get out of, point out, set out, call out, cry out, burn out, cut out, fill out. Day 147. Map out, be sold out, root out, run out of, drop out, fade out, leave out, put out, rule out, count out, sort out, stand out, take out, speak out, stick out, turn out, work out, pass out, spell out, try out. Day 148. Wear out, care for, go for, pay for, apply for, sign up for, be for, ask for, call for, pray for, long for, head for, make for, reach for, run for, take for, act for, speak for, stand for, substitute for. Day 149. Bring over, pull over, take over, pass over, move over, hand over, get over, run over, come over, kick over, fall over, turn over, do over, go over, check over, cry over, look over, read over, think over, hold over. Day 150. Spread over, stay over, argue over, chew over, talk over, go after, name A after B, run after, take after, look after, carry away, come away, go away, get away, keep away, put away, run away, send away, stay away, take away. Day 151. Turn away, cut away, wear away, fade away, give away, pass away, throw away, wash away, die away, bring about, come about, go about, hear about, set about, rob A of B, deprive A of B, ease A of B, accuse A of B, approve of, remind A of B. Day 152. Appeal to, attend to, come to, get to, lead to, look to, occur to, turn to, hold to, adhere to, keep to, stick to, amount to, prefer A to B, see to, come across, cut across, run across, get across, put across. Day 153. Do away with, go with, come with, get away with, dispense with, plead with, rest with, break with, charge A with B, do without, compare A to B, compare A with B, be familiar with, be familiar to, be possessed by, be possessed of, be concerned about, be concerned with, deal in, deal with. Day 154. Succeed in, succeed to, may well, may as well, subject to, be subject to, in charge, on charges of, take place, take the place of, wait for, wait on, interfere in, interfere with, result in, result from, provide for, provide A with B, consist of, consist in. Day 155. Vulnerable, invulnerable, vulnerability, equate, equation, impunity, abbreviation, abbreviate, incur, bureaucracy, bureaucrat, almighty, mount, agitated, agitate, alleviate, ambiguity, ambiguous, reservoir, biannual. Day 156. Cherish, soluble, catastrophic, catastrophe, browse, browser, pungent, pungency, textile, recess, recession, lure, metabolism, metabolize, refrain, refrain from, penetrate, penetrating, penetration, intrigue. Day 157. Nuisance. Anonymously, anonymous, anonymity, nurture, nurturer, sermon, sermonize, give, deliver a sermon, chore, peasant, clash, linear, sweep, coherent, coherence, crude, excavate, excavation. Day 158. Spontaneous, spontaneity, spontaneously, sphere, hierarchy, hierarchical, perpetually, perpetual, perpetuity, endorse, endorsement, swap, maze, artifact, ferment, fermentation, stitch, forge, formulate, formulation. Day 159. Formula, grotesque, furnish, furnished, scorn, renovate, renovation, infrastructure, build infrastructure, notorious, notoriously, diffuse, diffusion, rite, ritual, replicate, lateral, cling, lunar, depict. Day 160. Depiction, depictive, molecular, molecule, optical, optic, paddle, magnetic, magnet, magnetize, gorgeous, ornament, ornamental, preach, preacher, predator, predatory, allot, allotment, prone. Day 161. Flatter, flattery, malfunction, dietary, surplus, slavery, slave, slavish, sober, sobriety, conservatory, fabulous, fabulously, pledge, retrieve, retrieval, grant, take for granted, scramble, spiral. Day 162. Collide, collision, drawback, reluctant, reluctantly, reluctance, plunge, repertory, steer, pastoral, ransom, hold for ransom, sled, flourish, fabric, fabricate, vegetation, maternity, paternity, drowsy. Day 163. Drowsiness, rusty, rust, sore, stack, hypothesize, hypothesis, impoverish, impoverished, dwell, dwell on, upon, dweller, shelter, sheltered, priest, priestly, supplement, supplementary, vein, artery. Day 164. Courtesy, courteous, splash, splashy, derive, derivative, derivation, stereotype, toll, death toll, vendor, mumble, swirl, contemplate, contemplation, contemplative, rigid, rigidly, compartment, swallow. Day 165. Stride, inward, affluent, affluently, affluence, tease, blaze, blazing, weave, weaver, immerse, immersion, barn, barnyard, retrospect, in retrospect, acoustic, hive, crush, integral. Day 166. Righteous, ragged, rag, nomad, nomadic, frown, foster, ubiquitous, monk, stake, at stake, have a stake in, illusion, illusionist, illusory, scoop, tilt, bulky, bulkiness, byproduct. Day 167. Texture, textural, cradle, from the cradle to the grave, clutch, tenant, tenancy, coexist, coexistence, verbal, verbalize, verbally, insulate, insulation, console, consolation, consolatory, cope, taboo, domestic. Day 168. Domesticate, shatter, shattering, flock, criterion, deficit, basin, loop, cuisine, disperse, dispersion, trim, parallel, haunt, sake, for one's sake, for the sake of, inborn, rage, raging. Day 169. Drift, on the drift, tame, tamer, bias, biased. Eloquent, eloquently, eloquence. Tangle, tangled, entangle. Trample, strive, strife. Petal, banish, theorize, theory. Stale. Day 170. Harassment, harass, harassed. Alliance, ally. Hospitalize, hospitalization. Numerical, numerically. Halt, bring to a halt. Virtual, virtually. Inhale, inhalation. Intimidate, intimidation. Intimidated. Afflict, affliction. Day 171. Stumble, pioneer. Stance, acute. Summit, torch. Soothe, strand.